Cisco SD-WAN, software-defined wide area networking, with vManage as the controller involves several steps. SD-WAN provides centralized control and management of your WAN infrastructure, making it more efficient and agile. Here's a general outline of how to set up Cisco SD-WAN with vManage hardware and software requirements. Ensure you have the necessary hardware, routers, appliances, and software licenses for your SD-WAN deployment. Make sure your routers support Cisco SD-WAN and are running compatible software versions. Topology and network design. Plan your network architecture and decide which routers will be part of your SD-WAN deployment. Consider factors like location, bandwidth requirements, and redundancy. Initial router configuration. Set up your routers with basic configurations, including IP addresses, interfaces, and routing protocols. vManage deployment. Cisco vManage is the central management platform for SD-WAN. To deploy vManage, download vManage over image. Obtain the vManage over Open Virtual Appliance image from the Cisco website or appropriate sources. B. Deploy vManage over user virtualization platform, such as VMware or Hyper-V, to deploy the vManage over image. This will create a virtual machine for vManage. C. Initial configuration. Access the vManage virtual machine console and perform the initial setup. This typically involves setting up network interfaces, IP addresses, and system settings. vManage configuration A. Access vManage GUI. Open a web browser and navigate to the IP address of your vManage instance to access the GUI. B. Initial setup wizard. Follow the prompts of the initial setup wizard to configure system settings, admin accounts, and initial connectivity. C. Add devices. You will need to add your SD-WAN devices, routers, to vManage. This involves providing device details and establishing secure connections between the devices and vManage. D. Certificate management. Configure and manage certificates for secure communication between vManage and other SD-WAN components. E. Topology configuration. Define the network topology in vManage, representing the relationships between the SD-WAN devices. F. Templates and policies. Configure device templates and policies that define how the SD-WAN devices should behave. This includes settings like QoS, application routing, security policies, and more. Device onboarding. Once vManage is set up, onboard your SD-WAN routers to vManage using the configuration templates and policies you created earlier. Monitoring and management. Use the vManage GUI to monitor the performance, health, and status of your SD-WAN devices. You can make changes to configurations, policies, and templates from this interface as needed. Testing and optimization. Test your SD-WAN deployment thoroughly to ensure it meets your performance and security requirements. Monitor the network closely and make adjustments as needed. Documentation and training. Document your SD-WAN setup for reference and consider providing training to your network administrators to effectively manage and troubleshoot the SD-WAN deployment. Remember that this is a high-level overview, and setting up Cisco SD-WAN with vManage can involve more specific and technical steps based on your organization's requirements and the specific Cisco SD-WAN software version you are using. It's recommended to refer to the official Cisco documentation and guides for detailed instructions and best practices.